Hey everyone, it's Kate from Kate's Corner. Today I'm going to be doing a minimal makeup look for back to school. I'm going to start priming my face with the Maybelline Master Prime. And then I'm going to be concealing with the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair, I think it's 15. Just going to put that under my eyes, on my eyelids, on my chin, down my nose, and a little on my cupid's bow. Just places that I need to cover up some redness. And I'm going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. And now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind in Brightening. This is just because it matches my skin tone a little better. I know it's a little overkill. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to, but it just helps, you know, conceal my dark circles and brighten up my face a little. And I'm going to put that in the same exact spots I put the other concealer, but I'm also going to put this one on my forehead a little bit. And I'm going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender as well. And I'm going to set all that with the Rommel Stay Matte in translucent and this angled flat top kabuki brush. I got it off a set from Amazon. I'll try and link it in the bottom bar. I'm just going to set all the places with concealer. Now I'm going to use the Cindy Luminizer as a blush. So it's kind of like a blush and a highlight all in one to save some time on those busy mornings when you just want to get off to school or to work. Now I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to start out with Makeup Geek Sorbet, and I'm going to put that in my crease with a big fluffy brush. And this is just going to be our transition color. Next I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Cupcake. I'm going to still use a fluffy brush, but a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to put that directly into the crease. Next I'm going to go in with Creme Brûlée, also by Makeup Geek, with a smaller brush. This is from E.L.F. The last brush was from Morphed. And I'm just going to be blending that in my crease as well. Making sure I blend out all the harsh edges with this bigger brush that I used from before. Now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow in Ice Latte. I like to use my fingers at first. I think I get a better color payoff that way. And then later on I'm going to go in with a brush, just intensify it a little more. But your fingers are great tools when you're in a rush. I'm just going to spritz my brush with some setting spray, and I'm going to go back in, like I said, just to intensify it a little more and make it a little more metallic. And don't worry if you don't get this perfectly neat, because we're going to go back in and clean it up with that Creme Brûlée shade next. Taking a very small amount of product and blending it over just to soften the edges. Now I'm going to go back in with that Ice Latte shade and a Vera Mona shader brush and just highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. I like to use my fingers to try and soften the edges so we don't have any harsh lines. I sometimes use my fingers on the inner corner as well because it sometimes gives better color payoff. Now I'm going in with the E.L.F. Illuminating palette. This is totally overkill. You do not need to do this step at all. I just like to brighten it up a little bit. You know, this palette is very good, especially for, you know, pale princesses like me. You know, it's very hard to find, you know, shades that actually work. And there's actually, even though it's an illuminating palette, there is a very good shade in there for contouring, which I love to use. And I'm just going to brush that all over the spots that I didn't put the blush. Alright, now I'm going to go in with eyebrows. Now, I, on a minimal makeup day, would not do eyebrows, but I'm just putting it in for the sake of the video. You don't need to do eyebrows if you have full eyebrows like me, but if, you know, if you want to, by all means, go ahead. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Brunette. And I'm just doing little short, like, hair strokes and spooling it out. Now I'm going to go in with the Covergirl Super Sizer Fibers Mascara and give myself a few coats of mascara. I'm just going to speed through this one a little bit. It's kind of boring to watch people put on mascara. I really do like this mascara. I'm not fond of wands like that. As you can see, I kind of poked myself in the eye with it. I don't like the harder bristled wands. But now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Yes, I know it's bad to curl your lashes after you put mascara on, but this is the only way my eyelashes look longer and more curled. As long as you're gentle and very careful, you shouldn't have a problem. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that eyeshadow that we used for the lid and that same Vera Mona brush and just touch up little spots that I got mascara on my eyelid. Again, you don't need to do this step, you know, I'm just trying to make it look perfect because I have, you know, a little bit of OCD. I need to be perfectionist all the time. Now I'm going to set my face with the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. And that's the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoy. If you did, please like and subscribe for further videos. And have a great day. Thank you.